It's Tuesday, the 1st of October 2013, and this is part 11. It's been a short while since part 10, but part 11 has now arrived, so here it is. So carrying on, as I always say, from where I left off. If you are a male and you are considering using an online site for dating, which I would not recommend, not that I have had any bad experiences, because I haven't, because I never went on any dates. So I do count myself quite lucky in that respect. And I will always consider myself to be one of the lucky ones from Plentyoffish. But if you are a male and you are considering using an online site for dating, I would say the key points are: do not chase the women. Do not send out hundreds and hundreds of messages to women. That does not work. I was never one of those people who sent out messages. I waited for them to contact me, and some did. But in regard to sending out messages, you would be very lucky to receive a very small number of message replies, quite simply because, as I said before, women get hundreds and hundreds of messages per week from men and possibly from women as well. So they cannot reply to every single message they receive. It's just not possible. That is one of the reasons why online dating doesn't work. When you read the online reviews, men always moan about, oh, women never reply. Well, they don't reply because they haven't got the time to reply, because they receive so many messages. If you send the same female 40, 50 messages, which some men do, believe it or not, then you may be lucky to receive a reply. But what is the point? Because 9 times out of 10 it never goes anywhere. You may have a very brief conversation and then that ends. It never transpires into anything more than a quick conversation. Your best opportunity is to sit back and let females contact you. If a female contacts you on Plentyoffish, then you may have a good opportunity to get a date. How that date works out, who knows? Only time can tell. But in regard to dates, again, when you read the online reviews, they don't seem to go too well either. I can't comment on my own personal dates because I've never had any dates. I count myself quite lucky. I did have conversations with women, but the conversations never went anywhere. They would just end very abruptly, and you would never hear from them again. So the general point is, online dating does not work. It's a waste of time. I did mention that women are not just on one particular site for dating. From my own experience of being on there, Plentyoffish, of over 6.5+ years, I've noticed many patterns of behaviour in women. The majority are on multiple online sites for dating simultaneously, as I said before: Plentyoffish, OkCupid, personal ads, but they never ever seem to be able to find a male to have a relationship with. which I will always find very amusing. Make of that what you will. But in my opinion, it is a problem with society and it's a problem with people. So many people these days are masturbating on their webcams, and that is taking away a lot from real world relationships. Because if all you do is masturbate on your webcam over someone, you are losing the ability to develop a relationship out in the real world because you are so accustomed to it. The amount of females who also seem to be addicted to the video chat is phenomenal. It really is. It amazes me. But the main point I want to put across is, if you are male or female, as I said before, and you are genuinely looking for a partner for a relationship, you would be very lucky to find it online. And people have often said to me, have you ever tried finding someone out in the real world? There's not much point, because everyone out in the real world is online anyway, in one way, shape, form or another. It makes no difference. It really doesn't. So it is a problem with people, society and human nature. That is what it comes down to. But online dating does not work. So as I said before, do not waste your time on these sites, because you will only end up with heartache and heartbreak. Not that I've ever had that. I've been very lucky because I never went on any dates. So I do consider myself to be one of the lucky ones. Maybe I had a lucky escape, who knows. With that being said, this is part 11 and part 12 is coming up.